All right. Testing, testing. Tell me if you can hear me all right. I am fighting a cold today, so my voice may not carry. Hey, welcome in, Botrix, my favorite bot. Alright, I'll wait for Travis or someone to say they can hear me just fine. Let me see, are the levels jumping? Looks like they're jumping. Looks like they're jumping real well. Sounds good. Is there an echo? I got two mics on, it looks like. I bet I could turn one of these off. Nice sound. Audio is perfect. Yes, a bit of an echo. How about now? Because I think I accidentally duped the mic. So let's see. There we go, look at that. We're good. Alright, it's a holiday, so I thought I'd get some extra streaming time in. Did a stream this morning talking about the TV series, and then I chopped that video up a little bit, uploaded that, and now I'm gonna try to finish this struggle session. This game is killing me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get there. I'm not a quitter. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Those are a lot of backwards letters in there. I assume you're from Russia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Watch me try to beat my old company's game. I used to be good at this. Bro, just watch me play and I'll show you how to beat it. Wait, Puck, do you stream? I haven't seen you pop up in my feed. I'll have to check it out. But, Viper Lithium, welcome in. Travis, as usual. Drew, we got Drew here, which is great. I got this. That's what everybody says right before I want to throw my controller across the room. Let's see. All right, come on. Is my controller not plugged in? My controller's not plugged in. Well, that explains so much. Alrighty. Now. Don't you play that song. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. I want to go load game because I don't want to suffer through this again with Darkside. Drew, nice dude here. Drew is a nice dude. I stream with Drew every now and then. Snowy roads. That was our last bit of pain. Let's go in. I think I saw the strat for this. Drive around and pray they all fall off. Can confirm Drew is a nice guy. I mean, is anybody gonna say somebody's a bad guy? Well, they're streaming. That'd be kind of rude, I would think. Oh God, why did that hit? Why did that hit? Okay, I just want the environmental pickup. You guys leave me alone. It's time for me to go. Okay, so somebody was saying you could just drive in circles around here and they would all cluster up down at the other end. And then you can just environmental them. They don't seem to be coming over here, do they? Watch this be the strat. It's just doing donuts around a lonely gas station. Come on. Come on. I will cheese this because this game is nothing but cheese. Handles beautifully, but it is nothing but cheese. Hey, Southwest Warrior. Welcome in, man. I saw some of your cooking. As usual, it is torture to watch that, but... Camp the top of the house. How do I get up to the top of the house? Is it with the jump? Is it with a jump? Yeah, it's with a jump. All right. Let me get some health and I'll try camping a little bit. Nope. All this is bad. All of this is bad. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try to cut this game some slack as it is the worst Twisted Metal Black out there. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, Zero, welcome in, man! Don't be sorry for bad language. My language would be bad in your language. Oh, nope, not getting on that side. I got over here, though. Did I get another environmental? Hold on. Did I just cook? Mr. Grimm destroyed. I think we found a strat. Just keep away. Everybody keep away from me. They're all looking really healthy, though. I don't think I've done much. I also can't afford just to be this passive. Watching Jaws for the first time? Really? Dude, I remember when that came out. I saw that in the movie theater. That was scary as hell. It's a great movie. What is freeze? It's up, down, up? You said that last time, Wolfie. How beat up am I? Pretty beat up. Let's... Oh god, no! Don't catch me on fire. Okay, a little bit more cooking over there. We're cooking. We're cooking with the cooking. God, I always miss this. Oh, this isn't good. I'm being too passive. I should constantly be throwing an attack. I should be going like this constantly. Just to whittle these little dicks down. We're gonna need a bigger boat. That's one of your best quotes from the movie there, Drew. So we're gonna need a bigger boat. Oh my gosh, the freezes. The freezes, guys. Could we not? Could we not just freeze non-stop? Have I seen... Hey, Mr. Goodrich, have you seen Twisted Metal, the series? The TV series? Yeah, we watched it with Drew and the guys. If that's what you're talking about. Season 1, yeah, I've seen both seasons. They used some of my characters in Season 1. I was quite thrilled with that. They even used my storyline. Which I thought was pretty cool. That whole ice cream thing was based, we believe is based on Small Brawl. Did I see a health over here? Do I want to get this health, or is this just, am I just going to get killed trying to get it? I saw no health! Actually, he's really weak. I should kill him. Boom! Suck it, Brimstone. This version of you sucks ass. I made you so much better in Black Online. Let's go. Let's go. Give me another environmental. This trick seems to be working. Hey, Hellbent for Leather, Dark Side Run. I haven't played Black in so long. I wanted to try it out again. Because... I just wanted I just wanted to experience punishment. I forgot how hard and cheaty this game was, man. It is rough. It's, I mean, it handles great, it controls great, it's got great flavor to it, but man, the AI is so unfair in this. It drives me crazy. I hate making games where they cheat like that. Hey Lou, welcome in! Black is a hard game. I will put money that none of the old team could beat this thing right now. As it was. Like, right now, I'm just throwing bodies at it. But I will eventually get better. I'm learning some strats. Are you gonna freeze for me? I need to be more aggressive, too. I'm running too much because there's so many of them. So I gotta change that style a little bit. Alright. Hey, we're down to 4. That's the best I've ever done on this so far. Hey Nicholas, welcome in. Welcome to my Twisted Metal pain run here. Damn, my health is already gone again. Suck it. There's a health over here, right? There's got to be a health over here. Last time I tried this, I died going down the slope here. Nope. Nope. That's gonna be death. That's gonna be death right there. Yes, Hellbent. That's what I noticed for the... Well, I've always known this, though, because I was on the team up there. That the enemies never fight each other, and yes, for a tournament, lore-wise, they never fight each other. I did have them do it in Small Brawl, though. They actually will, but they do it at greatly reduced damage, because... Hey, Zero! Thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps the channel so much. But the philosophy around them never allowing them to fight each other, so that people could run off and hide and let them finish each other off, I'm having a much better time at this time around. Why is that? Why is that? Oh my god, I can't see anything! No! Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. I gotta fix that. I don't know why it's duped 4 times on here. At some point I'm going, Darth Nugget, welcome in, man. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Shit, I'm gonna die here. Actually, what are you doing here, Darth? You're one of Japanese disciples. Does he know you're cheating on him? That blue number, holy crap. There's so many people becoming members. Or are they? Is this like a loop? Is this like baked into my my video? Nick has become a member. Wait, this is crazy. Hold on. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. I could win this. Nope. This is when I get cocky and I die. Oh, it's all the ones getting gifted. You are correct. Wow, you gifted Nick a sub? That dude's a big streamer, man. He's gonna love you for this. You're right, it is all the gifts. Damn, me6! Look at you. Look at all the wonderful gifts you guys are getting. I appreciate it. I'm almost wrapped up on all the Cut Small Brawl stuff. Once I do that, I'm probably gonna go heavier into some of the other Twisted Metal stuff. Because I do have insight into some of the single track days just by talking with the single track guy. Oh, that did not hit him? Bull crap. He's also super wounded, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna just straight up kill me, little cheater. I did it. I did it! I won! Holy crap! Yes, I want to save this. Wow, and I was feeling sick today, man. This is maybe being sick is the trick. I don't know. Anybody in chat doesn't want to hear Twisted Metal spoilers? Say something now, but we just did a whole video on it earlier. I know, first try, man. That's a major accomplishment for me. That's fine. We'll overwrite that. I tell you what. If you don't want to see Twisted Metal spoilers, then turn off the volume. You guys can talk all you want. I did like how the TV Metal Twisted Metal show references the 989 studio Twisted Metal games. Yeah, the 3 and 4, they use them more for fodder, background characters. I noticed, instead of like any of them becoming a main character. What is? Oh god, I forget the layout of this. Am I gonna die up here? I know I could go through one of these. God, it's been decades since I really played this thing seriously. It's been decades since I played this particular level. I checked on the stream, then realized what had been being discussed. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch them all. Uh-oh. Well, you already know that there's some characters that are from 989, so not a huge spoiler there. Wait, hold on. Get them! All of them! Hey, Outlaw, come here. Run, you little bitch. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That was very close. Yeah, I dug the TV show. I liked season 2 quite a bit. They really upped the acting, the effects, things like that. There's definitely was a lot of filler episodes in there, but we also discussed that too. It makes sense. It can't just be car combat non-stop. You got actors. You got to use your actors. So that means taking them out of the cars and doing some other things. Though I feel like they could, if they don't want to do car combat, they could definitely do a lot of physical combat. Like Sweet Tooth hunting down all the other killers to prove he's the best killer. They could have leaned into that and had something really cool for it. Of course he froze me. Of course he froze me as I'm lining up that shot. Alright, this one's not going to be as good a run, I don't think. Maybe I should just run around more. Oh, jeez. That was so dark I couldn't even tell. Whoops. Yeah, the lame parts weren't great, but the the good parts were really good. Axel they did a great job with Axel. I dug him a lot. I dug him a lot in that series. Actually, they introduced a lot of really cool characters. Hey, Mutant Dumbass, welcome in. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. Nope. This is not good. This is not my level. But yeah, I mean, like Grim was great, Calypso was great, Axel was great. I'm trying to think of who else new was in there. I liked Mayhem. She's definitely easy on the eyes, which is it helps for my enjoyment. Quattro was in there, which is kind of cool, or I should say a nod to Quattro, for sure. Is there anybody in here with me? Is there anybody in here with me? I know. I saw that where his hands glowed red. That's what I figured it was gonna be. There's no way I'm gonna win this one. Should probably restart this, but again, I don't remember the layout of this level, so this is going to be a little bit of a test. I was saying, there was really no Small Brawl references in this, except for one possible one, which I think was the Ghost missiles. If you look at all the other Spectre missiles in the other games, they just look like regular missiles, but the ones that they had in this series had the cartoon Ghost painted on the tips that looked just like the ones that I had for Spectre and Small Brawl. And some people believe the whole paintball thing was based on the cut Paint Brawl game that I worked on, but I hadn't talked about that particular game until like maybe a week or a month before. Sorry, a month ago. So there's no way they slipped that in. I think that was just a coincidence. Can I? Boy, I wish you guys would fight each other and fall off. It'd make my life so easy. Wink. Let's get out of here. Oh, I don't need this yet. Okay, I'm seeing the areas I can fight on here, and boy is this slidey. Stop sliding. So, I would give Season 1 like a 7. I would give this one an 8 or a 9. It had a lot more fan service in it. I don't know, I thought that was kind of a, him pitching to NBC I thought was kind of funny. Oh, Jesus. Yep, nope, that was it. I thought it was kind of funny because it reminded me of a pitch meeting for games where people say like, you know what, I don't want that game. You know, and it basically falls by the wayside, so sometimes you have to go out and go indie and make it yourself, and it kind of felt like that's what he did. So I like that. That was more that felt like more of an inside joke for me on that. It's kind of like Notch, who made Minecraft. He actually built that for Lego and approached them with that game concept. And they said, nah, no thanks. So he went off and made it himself, and then it was a huge hit, and Minecraft, or sorry, Xbox bought it for $1 million. It's like, aren't you kicking yourself in the ass now, or kicking yourself for that? I believe I could kill you. Oof. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this. No way. Oh, that doesn't look good. Woo! Wait, where'd that? Give me the health. Give me. God, I'm terrible at getting up on those. There goes it. Alright. No, shoot. How many lives do I have in this one? This has got to be the last one. Thank you for having that rim right there, the way these cars slide. Oops, hold on. As I recall, Crazy 8 can recover health by tapping their special repeatedly when it's in use. That is correct. We actually used that for Outlaw and Small Brawl. He did the same thing. The electricity taser thing. Huh. Oh geez, I thought it was dead there. Now I am. What? It looked like a ramp down. What the hell, man? Alright, we're going in again. Yes, we're replaying. I think I remember this level a little better now. Actually, I gotta turn on the AC in here. It is like 100 degrees here. Not in the office, but it's 100 degrees outside today. Gonna go there, gonna go there. Bring that down. Like that. Alright, hopefully it cools off a little bit. Oh, I know, when they drank from the well, I thought it was to undo the wish because they did a double wish. But Nick had a pretty fun theory, or the one that he saw online, where Calypso was just pissed at them. So, no pun intended. So he made him drink in the well after Sweet Tooth pissed in it. I was like, oh god. That's awful, but kind of on brand. It was like a punishment. Oh, I need to get away. There's a lot of action up here. There's a lot of action. I just killed myself again. Nope, I didn't. That was a great getaway. Look at that shit. Let's go down here. Go down here and get some stuff. Let's go shopping. Give me the weapon I love. Reticle. Is it? Yeah. I can do some damage with this one. That's gonna hit the side of the wall, isn't it? That won't. Get him. Get 10 out of 10. Gotta whittle them down. I need less people fighting me. So this is, again, my #1 gripe about this game, is it doesn't let you finish people off. It will just, they'll just run once you weaken them, and that drives me bonkers. Absolutely drives me bonkers. Where's that? It says the health is right. There we are. Oh my god. Come on, there we go, bad boy. That looks like a trap. That is a trap. It's a trap for the unskilled like me. Okay, there's a bad boy up here. What you doing? Hey, Rocker, welcome in! Oof, ouch. Oh, that was an accident. It's a happy accident, I'll take that. That was the best kind of accident. Never you were such a fan of Twisted Metal 2 PC port similar to... what? Oh, there was a fan made? You say so. Hold on, I'll look at that comment in a minute when I'm not sweating bullets like I am right now. So where was that dude I whittled down a little bit? He already ran for it, didn't he? Come on. Oh yeah, I need that. I need that sweetness. Let's get out of here. Let's go. I don't want to be up there. Where's the exit? There you are. There you are. Oh, nope. You're gonna let me kill you? Are you? You actually came back to take a kill? Come on. Finally. Alright, wait, Rocker Matt is Hellbent? No wonder I've never seen both of them in the same room at the same time. Oh, no, nope! I have never seen such a slidey truck in my life. Come on. Alright, now I'm getting super wary of driving around here. Did he just fall to his death? Oh, sweet! I'll take it. The struggle session I'm having here, I'll take it. I'll take this big time. I know that, Matt. I'm joking with you guys. We've had many discussions. There's a lot of people here right now. And given the game pits everybody against me, I don't think I want to be up there right now. Over here. Ooh. I'll take that. Take some of those. Give me a reticle. Zoomy? It's the shittiest of them. Come on. Who shot me? Where is he? Oh god, there he is. Yeah, I don't like zoomies. Oh, come on. No, no, stop with the freeze. Stop with the freeze. Let's go. Sweet Tooth is looking really healthy right there. Oh, Madhouse is happening or isn't happening? I know Jaffe said... Somebody told me he was backing off of Madhouse because it wasn't bringing in the numbers he wanted. And I think you said he decided to actually bring it back after that. It was like a minute-long decision on his part. Yeah, do whatever makes him happy. Oh, come on. I don't want to die here. Can I? Oh, Sweet Tooth. I'm so wounded. He's coming for me. I can smell it. I gotta get out of here. Where's that health station? It's up here, right? It's over here. Take this in the meantime. Where are you, health? There you are. I used them all. I was too greedy. Oh crap. This ain't looking good. He promised a stream of some sort. Oh, interesting. I mean, I like Jaffe enough. Definitely don't agree with most things that comes out of his mouth, but I do like him and he's very entertaining. So I'll be curious if and what he comes up with if he's trying something new. I gave Madhouse a little bit of a try, but it just wasn't for me. And that's fine. What does that lightning gate do? I forgot. Dare I go down here since I'm gonna die anyways? Nope, I don't dare go down there. This one's gonna take me a couple of runs, but I think I'm understanding how to do this one. Alright, come on. Over here. You gotta pick up weapons because the AI doesn't have to. They have unlimited weapons. Madhouse is trash and tech. Nice, Darth. Welcome in, man. I thought he was nuts when he was talking about doing a political stream. I'm just like, huh? Really, man? It's like, I generally stay in my lane because I know about games better than most in the game industry. If I was to go to politics, there's a million other people who do it better than me, so I would never dream of having any kind of saturation there. In fact, I'm so late to the game on YouTube and Twitch, I'm surprised I'm even close to 2,000 subs. But if I did something else like movie reviews or, you know, something like Madhouse, I couldn't imagine never sticking. What did I think of Jaffe when I first met him? Oh, there's a big story there. Me and Jaffe did not get along. Definitely big ego. We definitely clashed. Quite a bit. There's a story I'll tell one day about it. He pulled something when I was over at Sony that let's just say it made me very angry, and he's a very brave man. We'll leave it at that. But he has a way of just saying shit. Now that I know him, or know of him a little better, just watching his stuff, I know he doesn't have a filter. So I'll definitely, I can understand where that came from, for sure. I'm gonna bite it again here. Come on. Health. Where's my health? Where's the health? Here's the health. Okay, just keep running. You know what I need right here? I need yellow paint. So I know exactly where I'm going at all time. Oh, yeah. What? I T-boned him. How the hell did he throw his special on me, cheaty bastard? God, the AI cheats in this so bad. So bad. #1 sad house hater. I mean, Jeff, you could always want to spice things up. You could go attack some of the other YouTube streamers he doesn't like. Do some drama farming. I've been tempted to start shit with him just in fun jest to see if I could start a rivalry in there just for the fun of it. But I imagine that's really not my style. I feel like I'm gonna die there. No, I'm not. There's the plane. Can I get you with that? You gonna hold still? Yep. You got that ninja rule. Yeah, so the color palette, Incog was never really good at art, and it's not a slam at them. During the PS2 days, I'll say. Once we got to like 2012 and stuff, the art got so much better. It was really good. But if you look at like War of the Monsters and Downhill Domination, some of the other ones, Downhill less, because it was one of the later games. They always had really dark, muddy, murky textures, and I think it was a limitation of the way they programmed stuff. I think it was so they could reuse a lot of textures because they didn't have a lot of texture memory. And making them dark and... oh god, he's gonna shoot me in the ass. Making them dark allowed you to reuse them everywhere without you being like, hey, that's the texture from the plane, or that's the texture from this. And then kind of muddying it up to hide some of that, I think is where that came from. Oh, see, there you go, Rocker Matt. My story holds true. Yeah. It was to save memory. It's also why it looks very generic. Like, if we did V8 on Vigilante, we'd have, like, water streaks coming down these walls and things like that. I should be playing instead of talking to give it a more realistic feel. And Black had very uniform grunge. But, you know, they pushed a lot into the game, so they were very, very tricky in how they did it here. I've still got, what, 8? Or is that 6? That's 6. Crap. Crap! I don't know if I can beat these guys. Well, I said that about Snowy Roads and I was able to do it. Ah, shit. Did I... Ah, shit. I don't know if Sony, or if Jaffe made a lot of enemies at Sony. I know him and Scott and a lot of the NCOG guys and single track guys didn't get along. Jeez, I gotta stop reading chat. I'm gonna die. What's the safe way out of here? What's the safe way out of here? But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of tension there. I heard plethora of stories as to why. I know one of the issues that, and this is purely from what I heard, rumor and speculation, was Jaffe did a lot of the press tour stuff and made it sound like he pretty much built the game without the NCOG team, or at least that's the way they felt, so they always felt like he was taking more credit than he should have on these things. And then also, and I don't know, oh jeez, why does that look like a down ramp if it goes nowhere? I gotta learn this level. I gotta learn this level. So I know there was tension there because of that. I also know that, and again, this is rumor and speculation, this is what I heard from one of the guys up there, one of the OG single track guys, said that Twisted Metal 1 and 2, they got no royalties, and that Sony took it all. So it was just like, oh. I imagine that would strain a relationship a little bit. Whether that's true, I don't know. So, there is that. You stay on your back while I shoot the shit out of you, dude. I didn't want to do that. Nope. Yeah, they did royalties. What are you talking about? Sorry, we may be splitting hairs. It could be bonuses. What I'm talking about, I'm using a looser term, so royalties are you get money off of every sale after the company's made its money back. Bonuses could be all the way up to your salary in a bonus on top of your salary that year. Some companies do that too. So I would be shocked if he said they didn't do any, because I have heard different from people at Sony. In fact, I got some bonuses slash royalties after they bought Incognito, so I don't think that's true. Unless he had some very different deal that I am not aware of, but that is my understanding. Is royalties and bonuses were given out quite heavily especially to the Sony people. Nope. Yeah, that could make that actually makes a bit more sense, because Sony would probably want to do a one and done while the game's still hot, instead of just slowly doling out tiny checks over time, which is what royalties would do. A bonus is just like, hey, this thing was gangbusters. Here's an extra $250,000 this year. And it's like, oh. But yeah, it's let's see, Scott did Head On and Jaffe worked on extra Twisted Harbor City stuff. That's probably, I'm guessing, because they weren't getting along, so they kind of split off. But yeah, there was some interesting things that happened over there, and I don't want to speak ill of either one of them, because I do like both of them quite a bit, and I got along with Scott very well. We just had a lot of differences, and so did they. Do I want to take that yet? I don't know if I want to take that yet. I'm probably being stupid by not taking that yet. Masons confirmed. Yes, I mean, my grandfather was one of the head of the Freemasons. He was he was called a Grand Jester, which is like the highest you can go in there. Turns out, it's just a social club, but they like to go drink without the wives bugging them. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I'll read that in a minute there, Big. Yeah, they got massive bonuses. I know... I'll tell this story that kind of caused an incident at Incognito. I just won't name names, but... It wasn't Jaffe, but one of Jaffe's minions was up at Incognito and was just praising Jaffe as the genius behind Twisted Metal and everything else, and like none of this would exist without him, and these games couldn't be made without him, and it was starting to rub some of the guys the wrong way up there. And one of them mentioned that basically that Jaffe went and bought a house with his massive bonuses from TM1. And one of the single track guys just goes, "Don't mention that around here, that's a really sore subject." And basically told that guy to shut up in front of the rest of the team. So I know there was big bonuses going on, and good on him, man. Like, Twisted Metal probably would not exist, you know, unless of course Mike Yam won the coin flip and actually was the guy who made Twisted Metal, and then Jaffe went on the Warhawk. Sorry for the black joke. Uh-oh. What kind of black joke was it? I truly cannot read and play at the same time. Whoa, God. I don't want to be in the middle of all these guys. Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, he mentioned massive bonuses. Hey, Dave, you should make a tier list of the TM Black vehicles online to prove people wrong. I might need your help with that. I have some documentation on the making of Twisted Metal Black online that shows off how I retuned some of the weapons, but again, it was a pretty loose and fast process, so all the little differences are purely from memory, but you guys have actually reverse engineered all of this shit, so maybe I'll tag you guys in on that and do a Twisted Metal Black versus Twisted Metal Black online comparison video, which might be fun. Oh, we got a big one. Hey, Kevin James. Let's see. Have I seen Death Race from way back? Yes, I remember when that movie came out. I'm quite a bit pretty old. Yeah, Death Race was what Death Race and Car Wars and Auto Duel were the three games that actually inspired car combat in general as like a loose genre there. You know, you're getting too into the weeds with our fandom when you're asking questions about who got good bonuses. Indeed. Yes, indeed. That's true. Rocker Matt, why do you think Sony's holding back on Twisted Metal? Is it because 2012 was too ambitious gameplay-wise, and they're worried about judging graphics? Why do I think they're holding back? Well, they tried with Firespray, right? We all know that there was a live service Twisted Metal in the works. It got passed from the what was it? The not All-Star. Was it the All-Star guys? I forget what the team was. It got passed from them over to Firesprite, which is never a good sign. The second a game is shifted from one studio to the next, you know it's a shit show. Almost 100%. And then I am assuming the reason it got canceled is the way most games get canceled is it was not where it should be based on the milestones and where it needed to be by a release date. So they just cut their losses. And I get the feeling that the team was not up to the snuff. It takes a special group of devs to make a good car combat game. So you kind of have to have it in your blood. If you're gonna if you're gonna make a good game, you got to be passionate about that genre. So you would need like OG Twisted Metal Team, or one of the other car combat guys who really knows what they're doing, or get me and Jaffe back and have us guide that effort. But handing it to a random team that's probably not very good at that particular genre is a big risk. And I don't think they're going to do it overseas. They shut down those studios, didn't they, after that? So Sony's probably holding off on another Twisted Metal because, A, their teams are probably tapped out on whatever, oh gosh, Barlog's new game is, and whatever they're doing internally at Sony, and they don't have the resources to spin up a new team, and they don't want to risk spinning up a team that's not good at this. So I have a feeling that is why this is going nowhere. Because I have heard from a Sony exec that they're only interested in billion-dollar franchises right now. Now, is that going to change now that we've had an Expedition 33? Potentially. I heard, but I heard this like a year ago, which was a bit disheartening. Because you could have a bunch of small games that are much cheaper that might add up to $1 billion. You don't have to have individual billion-dollar franchises. Oh, we got a lot of chat. Hold on. It seems like, okay, covered that one. Hey, Lloyd Viger. I hope I'm saying that right. The Masons hold their meetings at his house. It seems like a cash-in for Sony with the show. You would think so. I am convinced that another Twisted Metal would do very well right now if you got the right people and you made it a really small, lean team. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Maybe add a couple new mechanics that enhance and make the gameplay feel new. But you don't need Battle Royale passes. You don't need the best graphics and cinematics on the planet. Just get good gameplay like this. God dang it, that... Are his tires made of butter? Why am I sliding like 50 feet? But yeah, I mean... Small team, very focused, get out a good core product, and then if it does well, then you can build upon it. Sell a DLC, a very cheap DLC pack or something with new cars, new levels, that kind of stuff. But don't bank the fortune of Sony on it. That's where you get in trouble when you get these too big to fail projects, and they turn out to suck. Hold on. Let's see if I can play a little bit better by not driving. At the same time, I am going. Wallace, welcome in. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. I appreciate it. Since you're one of my mods too, you probably shouldn't have to pay for that, but I appreciate that. Let's see. People disagree with my opinions, but I stand by mine. What are your opinions, Big Slick? I must know them. The first one was cool because in the second battle, they had to deal with the semi-truck with Juggernaut capabilities from 2012. Oh yeah, you're talking about the series, right? Southwest. I assume Sony's going to make some sort of Twisted Metal 2 Black remake in the near future. Or maybe the equivalent of Tony Hawk 1, 2, 3. It seems like a modest approach. Honestly, I think Tony Hawk might be the next one out before they think about another Twisted Metal. Yeah, Superbot. I knew Superbot. I know Shannon, who I worked with. She got me my first job in the industry over at a company called Black Ops Entertainment. And we worked there for a while until there was a bit of trouble there, and she left, and then eventually became the head of Sony Santa Monica. She was the reason I interviewed over there on the Twisted Metal team. And that is where me and Jaffe butted heads for the first time. I was like, who is this tiny man who dares to insult me to my face? But that is a story for another time. Jaffe said recently if Sony offered him a decent amount of money, he'd do another Twisted Metal even though he's retired from games. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely... I mean, I would do it too. He's got more contacts and more, I guess, credit to his name. Because he has been promoting himself for like the last 30 years. I just started even mentioning I was a dev and streaming like, what, 2 years ago? So I am not as well known as he is with the amount of history he's got. I should be getting on this health pad instead of reading chat, but you know what? Whatever. Might not matter. But yeah, that would be good. Jaffe, so as I understand it, in talking to single track guys and even listening to Jaffe talk, he's good at story and world building, but he's not really a gameplay guy. He's going to need someone who really knows how to build out mechanics and levels and basically every other component of the game. So he would be kind of like the front guy who would be the ideas director, I think, as he said himself. He's kind of pissed at Sony leadership. Why is that, Rocker Matt? Is it because they got rid of all his friends? Connie and, not Shuhei, but Alan Becker, who I actually knew Alan. He was a really nice guy. Oh, God. Why was I not looking? DevKit Gaming. Hey, welcome in, man. So, yeah, why is Jaffe currently pissed at Sony leadership? It's not like he's been in the game industry since, what, 2016. Though, given the PC culture of games these days, I have a feeling he might get in hot water real fast over at current Sony. Because the man does not have a filter sometimes. I mean, shit, I definitely skirt that line sometimes these days. I'm just like, oh, my old man, this phrase is coming out. I forgot this is something that I should not say around people. This is not 2000s anymore. Oh, damn, did I just satellite his ass and push him down the hole? I did. That was a sweet move. Well, let's see, what else we got here? We're waiting for TM new game. We talking where? Minnick, no, let's not harp on any particular groups. There's good people and bad people in all groups. Agreed. The guy, ever realized? I don't know what that means. Sorry. TM is a brutal game. No, I'm not gonna say that online, man. Curb back the language, but I know what you're saying. Don't encourage a mutant. I'm try to be as family friendly as possible. I'm not a fan of political correctness, but then again, I'm not going to feed into that either. Also, you're a terrible human being for making me chuckle. Come back here. You're weak too. I think I can. Yeah, run. Don't you get that? Son of a. God, I hate him. Nope. Give me the right weapon. That. God. Get him. Oh, that was the shot of shots, man. Woo. That was damn good for me. What else we got? The oddest omission lately to me was there being no Sweet Tooth and Astrobot. I saw the stream where Jaffe was talking about that, and he said it was, if I remember right, and I could be remembering this wrong, he said it was because of a producer he did not get along with over at Sony, and it was a snub to him, something along those lines, but someone in the chat probably remembers better than me. Let's see. All right. Long time, been busy. All right, that's good. Do you remember his behind the scenes videos for Twisted Metal 2012? He was playtesting the game pretty hard. Well, wasn't that when he was part of Eat Sleep Play? So he had to make sure that game was good. Like that was more directly his baby there, I think. Because unlike in Twisted Metal Black, he only flew up, I think, and I'm stressing my memory here, like for 1 or 2 days, like once a month. So there was like 29 other days in there that this game was actively being made without his hands on, because that was just the sign of the times. Like there was no Zoom, there was no working over the internet. It was like firing off an email, and half the time, because of some of the tensions up there, I think they were ignored. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I hear you about the modern game remakes and stuff. I get it, but you're cool. Just we'll dial it back a little bit. Jaffe had $100 million offer from a Chinese developer, but he turned it down because he's lazy as fuck and didn't want to do. No, that cannot be right. I'm sorry, I don't believe that for a second. If there's one thing that motivates Jaffe, it's money. It's money and chicks. Like those are the two things he's never going to turn down. That sounds like a story to me. No one turns down $100 million. Period. That's crazy. So I don't believe that's true. It may be true, but I refuse to believe it. Alright, let's see. What are we're at 6 still. Did I kill anybody yet? Yeah, I killed one person, right? Son of a bitch! I can't do my drive back and shoot here. What's that reverse fire combo? Was it left, right, down? I should just drive around doing that. What else we got? Jaffe tried to ask my mom out on stream. Oh, come on, DevKit, no. Ew, I feel bad for your mom. She can do better. She can do so much better than Jaffe. Yeah, the guy in the Russian guy in the chat is cracking you up. He's cracking me up a little bit. I wish 2012 was easily accessible. It's such a feature-complete package. Yes. I didn't like the level design, though, Kevin, in 2012. There was so many barriers in there that forced you one way down the road. I'm going to have to try it again, but I was not having a good time. I wanted it more arena-based with flatter levels and less realistic, like cityscapes and hills and everything. It made the combat a little too painful. Let's see, it's Wild Dev, a multi-season TV show out, but no bot and Astrobot. I know, and it's a very risque show, isn't it? I was talking to Jaffe about the hell level in God of War 1, and they never play-tested it. I said it looked like no one play-tested the level. I heard that they didn't play-test that either. So I have a funny story. When I came down one time from Incognito to Sony, because I was up in Utah for 3.5 years working on the Twisted Metal stuff, I'm going to go right off the edge again. And this was after he asked me to, or not asked me, he's just like, he knew I was going to take over the Twisted Metal series. The regular Incog team didn't want to do it anymore. And I think I know why. A, they were burned out on it, and B, no one wanted to make a PS1 kid version of Twisted Metal, so I ate that bullet for them. But I came down and he showed me the game that he left to go work on, which turned out to be God of War, and it was like the first level, I think. And it was one where you push around boxes and there's harpies constantly attacking you as you're trying to solve this box puzzle. And it had the main character looked like the guy from 300 with a Spartan helmet and not Kratos as we know him today. And he's like, I was asking him, I was like, oh man, this is pretty cool. Like, how long did it take you to make it? And I think he said something like, oh, about 6 months. And he goes, yeah. And I was like, wow, that's a long time for a level. And he goes, yeah, we're going to throw it out. Like, I didn't like the way it turned out, so we're just going to toss it out. And I'm just like, you're throwing away 6 months? And I'm paraphrasing a bit. I don't remember if it was a full 6 months, but I'm just like, you're throwing away 6 months of development time? I've never been able to do that on any project. If I did that on any project, that would be the end of that studio. That'd be the end of that game, period. Like, he definitely had, he could definitely pull strings that no one else could as far as, like, getting extra dev time. Things like that. Is this the way I need to go? I forget. That no other devs could. Like, most of the project I worked on is like, you had to get it done no matter what, and if you didn't, You were either out of a job or the studio was out, was done. So that one always flabbergasted me. There's just like, God dang, you're throwing out so much. And it looked pretty good too. Like, I'm surprised. What else we got? Jaffe is a socialist now. Is he like a Hassan socialist? You know, the multi-million-dollar socialists who hate money, but really like to have lots of money in their bank account? That kind of socialist? Because I am straight up capitalism, man. You work hard, you earn it, you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you get it done. Probably, given my family upbringing, that you pretty much had to... You had to earn what you got. God dang, I'm gonna slide right off again, aren't I? Oh, hold on, what's we got here? From what I know, it can... From what I know, it can make profit. Jaffe is invested. Wait, what? What is Jaffe invested in, DevKit Gaming? I missed that piece of chat that went by. Don't know. Hell, you'll let me know in a second. Would chat kill me for asking questions about Treasures of the Deep? You should join my Discord. There's a guy on there called Steel Ghost who is a massive Treasures of the Deep fan. And I've been sending him all kinds of old models and textures for his wiki page. That you would love, Kevin. Good stream, dude. Boys and girls, I'm going to bed. Alright, man. Or Minik? I'll call you Minik. I cannot read that. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Come by anytime you want. I'll probably try to stream at least once a week here. Alright, back to this. Oh shit, I should get health. I should really get health. Going up, going up, going up. Let's get those shields on. Is there any juice? Is there any juice in the old health thing? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm screwed. Still got 6 enemies too. This is not going well. Oh, if he sees a cool game, he invests in it. Really? I would imagine these are small indie titles that he's investing in, because it takes a lot of money to throw stuff into a game these days. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got a few mil in the bank, if not quite a bit more than that, unless he was very foolish with his Sony bonuses. Ouch. 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 Alright. I wonder what games he's invested in then. That is interesting. Oh, cool. What is it, DevKit? Can you describe it in one sentence? Give me a reticle, please. Nope. I will not be getting that reticle I wanted for Christmas. Come on. Let's go. Is anybody coming down this way? Yes. Hey, you want to come down here? Damn it! I missed! I missed and I killed myself! I think I rolled a critical 1 right there. Dang it. Wait, hold on. What? Hey, big guy, welcome in. Helping out indie games. Hoverboard shooter. Oh, a hoverboard shooter. Yeah, that's kind of cool. He lives in an apartment with tech that's $6,000 a year. Wait. A year from what other people have told me? 6,000 bucks or $6,000 a year is not bad for an apartment. Do you mean month there, Wallace? Because if it's $6,000 a month in San Diego, that's pretty good. especially if it's big enough to accommodate a bunch of people. He used to have a house. I guess he sold it after the divorce. That's usually what happens when you have a divorce. Now, do we need to... God, I hate you, Warthog. You're tanky enough to be a pain in the ass. He has a maid! He's living the life. Look at him. I need a maid. He's living off those sweet, sweet Vanguard interest rates, right? Fueling up BlackRock. Oh, shit. Yeah, $6K a month is wild, but those are prices here in LA, or in Southern California. Especially if he's close to the beach in San Diego. Like, that makes sense. That's going to be prime real estate that's going to cost maximum amount of money. I suppose he can afford to do that though, because his kids are grown and have their own jobs, so it's not like he's supporting them anymore. Get away from me! That's maximum damage to my wallet. That's a critical hit. Critical hit to the wallet. Nope. Get me out of here. Taking too much heat. Give me a reticle. Give me a reticle. Is it? It's the red? Is it the red? Yeah, it's the red. There we go. He's very forthcoming with his finances, it looks like. Just ask him how much he's worth next time, Wallace. Oh, you son of a... Oh my god. Ask him what his checking account number is. See what he says. Oh my god. Yeah, maintaining a house is a pain in the butt, for sure. But I also like keeping my rent low, and then when I finally move out, I get all my money back, or a good portion of it. That is good. Did you die? No, you didn't die. Hold on, so much chat going on. Let's see, I've been talking to people who are liking the Jak and Daxter Last Frontier. DevKit, no! That game was a trash fire. That almost killed half the team right there. Oh, nope. Let's see. If Jaffe sees something that's profitable, cool game, he'll invest. Oh, is this not caught up here? Interesting. Jaffe refused to answer if he had more than 1 million net worth. If he has people managing his stuff at Vanguard, I'm going to say it's probably a safe bet. I mean, and honestly, I have known many millionaires, multi-millionaires in my time. I also know $1 million doesn't last that long in a place like LA. If you think about it, if you had to pull that out in one lump sum to like cover, so you know, to live in LA, what would that be? At 100 grand a year, which would be 10 years at $1 million, minus whatever taxes you would take out of it, you're talking like that would buy you 6 years of 6 years of living in an expensive place like California. Move to a cheaper state and that gets much bigger, and the burn rate is much slower. But $1 million isn't what it used to be. It's not what it used to be in the 70s, the 80s, even the 90s, man. Why do they shred me so easily? And I unload my entire clip and Sweet Tooth is still in the green. I don't know, man. There's shenanigans going on in this game. Is Jaffe a gorilla knitter? I don't know. I don't know what Jaffe's net worth is. I have no idea. Don't really care. I mean, hopefully it's a decent amount, because if he's not working anymore, that burn rate goes way up. I don't know if he's paying for his own health care, vision, dental, all that kind of stuff. Gets expensive. What does the... Is that... Oh, that's not an environmental. I was like, what does the environmental do in here? I totally forget. Let's see. What is Rocker Matt saying here? Because the game is going to have comic series. Well, I mean, Jaffe doesn't want to maintain a house, but he's got Tech now, and Tech can do it for him, right? He's young and strappy. He can fix the pipes and rake the yard for him. I think Black would be easier to remaster with AI upscaling and maybe some gameplay tweaks and roll back the netcode. Make it $40. Yes, I agree with that, Matt. I absolutely do. Already read that. Let's see. Jaffe kind of reminds me of older Eric Cartman without the racism. Oh no. Alright, let's see. What were the expectation goal / BTS with Treasure of the Deep? Was it a 3D tech flex for the team, a test for a future games company, or it was, okay, it was an enthusiastic project. So Black Ops just finished Agile Warrior, which is very much like an underwater sim. You're flying around in all directions and verticalities. And they really like the spy stuff, like Jack Ryan kind of stuff. So they came up, I forgot who came up with the idea with it, because it was already in production by the time I joined them. But they wanted to reuse the Agile Warrior engine to make a quick game about underwater exploration and just make something new and fresh, using the spy stuff that they love so much. Oh, there's a 10 out of 10 there. Can I finish you off, or are you gonna run and another guy's gonna come in and block me? I'm gonna say it's the later. But yeah, our publisher dropped us halfway through on that, and we had to go get a different one. It was God, who was it? Virgin dropped us, I think it was, and then we had to go get, what was it, Namco? I think it was Namco, to pick us up, to keep the game studio going, because back then, game studios only had enough runway for a project, and if the project didn't do well or come out, your studio was gone. It was just, you were done. Why did you repent me? At least your damage sucks. But yeah, Treasures was great. It spawned a lot of industry heavy hitters. My friend Matt, who ended up being lead on the Spyro 1 and 2 series, and then over at Luxoflux, Shannon, who became the head of Sony Studios and helped with these kind of issues here. Dan Johnson, who went on to oh fuck, I just missed that. Who went on to be one of the head people over, or I wouldn't say head, but one of the celebrities on the Insomniac games, mainly Ratchet and stuff. They still put him in games to these days after he passed. Who else was over there? Christian was over there. Buzik, I don't think he was a very prominent individual. You know, there was a few more. Eric went on to go work at Red Storm on the Rainbow Six stuff. Another guy went on to work on Final Fantasy. Like it was a nice incubator back in the day. No, we didn't do any Tekken work. It was a one and done. They saw the game, they liked it, they gave us money to finish it, and then We put it out, and I wish I knew what the... I could probably find out what the sales were. Were you the guy who softened up? Yeah, you were. You're gonna run, aren't you? You gotta run real good. Get him. Seriously, is he still alive? Oh, it's so painful. So painful. Come on. This is what gets me every time. I want to finish him off. It's just... That was the dumbest move I ever made right there. This was the dumbest move I ever made right here. Oh my god. They should bring back Resistance. I had some friends who worked on Resistance. It was an impressive title. Have I heard of Acclaim is... Yes, I heard Acclaim is back on the game scene. I should go, hey, you guys want to fund another Vigilante 8? We could beat Twisted Metal out the door since they're never going to release that again. Is this a safe jump? I think this is a safe jump, right? Yeah, there we go. But Treasures, yeah, Treasures was a passion project. We had a lot of fun on it. That was one of those games where we got ahead on schedule. That me and Matt ended up making the Atlantis level and then the shark minigame where you just go around eating everything. Because we actually had extra time at the end of the project, which almost never happens on games. Like, it was just one of those magical moments. Why would you put this here? Dun, 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 dun. Or a sequel. I want to make a sequel. I wouldn't mind doing another Small Brawl. Do like a super budget title of Small Brawl. Or work on Twisted Metal Black Online again. We came up with so many cool little game modes for that thing. Dare I try this? What? It stopped me. It's like I hit a piece of collision right at the edge of that Hawk's nose. What the hell? Why would you do that? Bad level design. Bad. Damn, I gotta lay on the machine guns more. Do some damage. Suck it, Outlaw. See what happens when I concentrate for 5 seconds? Let's see. I don't know if Acclaim's back in their original office. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Even Activision's not in its old studio. After the pandemic, so many places gave up their studios, their physical studios, just to save money. So I bet they downsized or went somewhere else. Why are you zipping around? Hate you? I hate you, Sweet Tooth. You suck. No, don't go off there. I don't know if that's safe. I don't think that's safe. I don't think this is safe. Could you give me something other than a Rico? They kind of suck. Also, is it me or does Darkside Special just feel like it does no damage? I could have turned around and gotten some health. What the hell, man? I would love to start up my own game studio. I have a team ready to go. It just takes funding. Like, nobody, oddly enough, nobody wants to give up healthcare and 401k and a steady paycheck. Because they all have mortgages. So it gets real hard. And they're just... Studios are not being funded anymore by a lot of the publishers, even if you're a big name. Like, it's... they practically want a complete game put in front of them so they can be like, oh yeah, this might make some money. Here. We'll publish it for you. I mean, that's kind of what Expedition 33 did, is they had a kick-ass demo. And the team was so good that the publisher gave them a bunch of extra money to complete it, along with them getting government grants. So a lot of studios in Europe get pretty beefy government grants to work on their games, which is something that doesn't really happen here in the US. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Can I hit you guys with a gas can, maybe? Yes. Yes, I can. Well, that was unfortunate. Who put that there? Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Damn! Oh, no, don't you go over there. Don't you go down there either. God, this place is a death trap. It's hard enough fighting these enemies. What the hell? I got a missile bonus and he didn't die. It's very sad. What are you? Oh shit. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Give me some health. I'll take this one. 3 left. I know. It might as well be a million. Where are you? Drop to your death. Nope. Alright, where's that health? It's where they are. Shit. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can make it. 3 left. I think 2 of them are on death's bed. Right? They're on death's doorstep. Look at that! Look at that maneuvering, man! Where's the health? Where's the big health? There we go. Take this. I'll take this. I will say I say this again and again, I find it real frustrating that I have to go constantly looking for weapons, and the AI has an endless supply of them. It drives me bonkers. Who are you, and are you the wounded one? You are not the wounded one. Alright, we're going down. Woohoo! I'll take all the weapons I can get right now. I'm tired of running around trying to find shit. Damn, have a bigger pickup box on these things. Come on, we got this. We can do this. And then I get to tear my hair out trying to fight Warhawk right after this. There's someone behind me, right? There's someone behind me? Damn it. Come here. Did I get him? I got him. There's only one on radar. 2 enemies left. Woo. there was a health, right? There you are. Hey, Club! Welcome in, Sal. I really wanted to go into a conversation about TM2. Huh? You can. Nothing's gonna stop you. Did I get? No, I didn't get him. Son of a. Satellite doesn't have long range. I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, you want to talk about Season 2? We can talk about Season 2. I am okay with that. He's all nice and bunched up in here, right? Oh, he's so full of health. He's so full of life. His whole future's ahead of him. You're empty, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright, we're out of here. Get away from me, you monster. Oh, we're down to 1? Hell yeah! What is it the kids say? Let's go! Hello, fellow kids. If I freeze him when he comes down here, I might be able to do some nasty things to him. You coming down? You coming down? You coming down? Come on. Come on. Do I run a good health or do I trap him? Shit, he's gonna kill me. This is my last life, right? Fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. That was a terrible plan on my part. Woo! Run, run, run! You run! Get some health, get some health. I'll read this in just a second, I promise, guys. Let me live. There's another health there. I think there's one over here, right? Okay. Hey, look, I'm learning the levels. I'm getting there. 1 by default, I'll take it. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Am I gonna beat this thing tonight? Alright, let's catch up with chat real quick. Wait, you work on Tekken? No, I did not work on Tekken, I wish. I love Tekken. I did base the Vigilante 8 combo system off of Tekken, though. You really want to go into... Yeah, Sal, talk about it if you want. The one thing I can't figure out is how he got my friend Bunny to join the show. Wait, Southwest Warrior, do you know Bunny? Are you kidding me? You've known her way longer than him? I think I know Southwest Warrior how he got her to join. It's called money. It's what makes people work for other people. That's funny. Grim died? I know. Down to 1 with Grim died. That's also in Season 2. Referencing Steve Buscemi a bit always gets a laugh out of me. Oh yeah, hello fellow kids, that's right. Kong and Drew were a bit of a loss in the stream that you did. I heard a lot of I don't know and I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, if they're talking about Season 1, I didn't remember a lot of stuff about Season 1 either. I don't blame them. It was just fun to chat with them. Nick remembered most, yeah. He got wrecked. Yeah, I know her for 5 years. Really? You know, a celebrity there. There, this is my favorite one right here. Hold on. This is when Jaffe gets to call me a celebrity. Hold on 1 second, and we'll go on the Warthog. Or Warhawk, not Warthog.
There's Dave Goodrich. He says, run while you can. I worked with Dave Goodrich on Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal Black, and he made Vigilante 8. He got a celebrity there in the in the chat. Look at Popo says, cringe.
Apparently I'm a celebrity in the chat. All right, let's see. Yes, overwrite this, please. How's the twisting going? Hey, Markle90. I know, it's been a struggle. Here I worked at Incognito on the Twisted Metal series, and then now 25... No, it's been more than 25 years, hasn't it? Here I am doing a struggle session with my old man reflexes on this shit. We're peak gaming here. I'd love to see Jaffe play this and just watch him get super frustrated. Oh god, what did I get? Damn, dude! What is going on? I really don't need that health, do I? Yeah, so you probably know this, but I made the Twisted Metal Online version of this, which is vastly different than... Do I have to shoot spots on this man? Oh god, it's him! Why is he so weak? He's like a baby! Maybe I should run over here? Holy crap! Holy crap! I forgot how to handle this boss. Tips in chat. Remind me how I beat this guy. How do I take down his force shield? Is it just with shots? Yeah, it looks like it's reacting to it. Did I just overload it? Oh, using the tankers to weaken his... Oh god, dude. What tankers? I killed it! Oh, alright, alright. I gotta say, this is kinda terrible gameplay. Like, how is somebody gonna figure this shit out? Okay. I don't know what's damaged by, but cool. This ain't pretty. This is not a pretty run right here. Run, please. Oh god, he's all over me. This is not gonna go well. I'll tell you right now. My special is completely useless against him, isn't it? Well, his shield's down, and now I'm just running for my life. Oh, God, he's throwing shit on the ground now. Come on. Oh, forgot about that. There's no way. There's no way! Alright. Tanker time it is. Yeah, save the healths. It doesn't even target him, that's horseshit. Throw a rock at the blades. Call in a bird strike. That's how you take it. Oh my god, did you see that? I was grind railing on the side of the building. It was crazy. Okay, tanker time. Where's the tanker? It's so chaotic, man. I kind of wish I worked on this boss fight. It could have made it so much better. Nope, that's gonna be a fail right there. Let's just do this. Fine. Whew. No! You know what? I don't know if any of you remember Small Brawl. This is the reason I gave the ability for Darkseid to break when using his special. So that shit would not happen. Where do the 989 games rank for me? I mean, they were very rushed projects, and I feel bad for how much they crunched on it, but not my favorites. I find them as chaotic and hard as this is, something about them is just super chaotic for me. To the point that it wasn't very enjoyable for me. And it was probably just I need to get used to it kind of thing. Can you give me that health? Can you be a pal? Son of a bit. These guys are ruthless. All right. Microblast, welcome into my stream. Hey, ZZYZ, welcome in, man. Happens to be all the time with Darkseid, I know, right? Well, let's see. We got some tips here. While Warhawk is centered and firing, hide in one of the two shelters. While Warhawk is on the move, run out for weapons, then make for another shelter. Well, then when do I fight him? Who got the most buffs in TM Black Online? Great question. So, I want to say probably Darkseid. And I say that because I don't know. Did I allow her to break in Black Online? I should test that. It's been so long. But I want to say Darkseid because A, I give it an area hit splash. Whenever she rams something, she'll damage everything around her on top of it. And I gave her reduced damage reduction based off of Small Brawl. Because if she's charging into a fight, well, these shelters don't offer much protection, do they? So if she's charging into a fight, she should have some kind of protection if she's running directly into missiles. So I gave damage reduction to both of them, so she got really beefy. Grim got Seeking on his Scythe. God dang it, that missile pushed me. As did Brimstone, and then I gave everybody AoE and then upped their damages. And then retuned all the vehicles so they actually handle better. It was super cool. Hey, Tanker Truck. I hate you, Warhawk. I hate you, man. Hate you so much. Hate you so much, but I'm slowly, thanks to help from the chat, I'm figuring this out slowly, how to fight this one. Nope, you're gonna slide again, aren't you? Don't you slide again. Take that, take that. Oh god! Oh god. There's so many tankers. Also, who puts a... Wait, did I just lose my tanker if I don't use it next amount of time? No, there it is. He destroyed my tanker! The dick! He's a dick. Oh, this is a rough fight for Darkseid. I thought Darkseid would be easier, but man, I'm not sure about that. Darkseid is not as tough as the online version, that's for sure. Damn, dude. Do I have time to... Alright. I'll try a bit more here. Here we go. Whew. Let's see. Who got the most buffs? I covered that a little bit. Probably Darkseid. With the invulnerability or reduced damage buff on top of the other tweaks. If you can bait Warhawk into diving for you near a disabled tanker. Oh, okay. That might be good. Beware Warhawk can destroy the shelters with enough damage. Yeah, I knew that one. But these are helpful tips. Oh yeah, the Grim special tripled people up because of the... Oh, tripped people up because of the homing. Yeah, I had to make a lot of weapons home and then have area effect because we had to have the game work over dial-up. And with the latency, you were often shooting at a target that was 10 feet to the left or right and just wasting all your shots. So that was our solution, and it ended up actually making the game a better experience to this day. I will die in the hill that online Twisted Metal Black is the best version of Twisted Metal. Period. Came up with a lot of cool modes for it too, which was really neat. Takes 3 tankers. Tanker stays as long as you don't blow it up from Warthog. Hide in the shelter until Warthog stops firing and start moving. Then drive near the tanker and bait Warthog. Alright, we're gonna give it a try. Let's see. I gave my neighbor's dog a treat when I was cutting up. Oh, you're giving him meats? Wait, Southwest, so Bunny is a good friend of yours. Then that means she's in New Mexico too, if I remember that's where you are. Okay, I should be hanging out in here, right? Hanging out in here? Until he stops firing? Okay, he stopped firing. Supposed to be picking up weapons. Oh god! Oh god! No, nope, 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 it's... No! It's like a magnet, I just can't help myself falling off the sides. I'm biting my lip, I'm getting so pissed off here. Alright, come on. Jeez, dude. He is very weak. Come and get it, Mr. Warhawk. I feel like they didn't hit him at all. I'm pretty sure they didn't hit him at all. No! No! Oh my god. Oh, she was a streamer beforehand. That makes sense. I know Jaffe has been wanting extra people to stream with. This is painful. This is super painful. This is the pain. Damn, dude, he even freezes. This is bullshit. That tanker should not freeze. That's crap. That's bull crap. Oh yeah, you saw the homing spike. The homing I put on Yellow Jacket's spikes was really good. Because up to 3 of them can hit now, which makes it a much stronger weapon than it used to be. Son of a... I am my own worst enemy. Alright guys, I think I'm going to give this one more shot. And then I might have to pick this up again tomorrow night. And see if I can finally finish this out. But man, is this thing, Darkseid is their own worst enemy in this particular level. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Go get weapons. Son of a bitch! I'm sorry, guys. I'm like a lemming. I just can't help myself. I'm just jumping off the sides constantly. Give me that health! I want that health, you bastard. What are you doing, my friend? Hey, come here, come here. Okay. Alright, Mr. Tanker. Yeah, the maneuvering of this is not super fun. Just gonna say that right now. I like the combination of Madhouse. The subject matter of it is, it doesn't grab me, but that's just me. Holy shit, dude. They are shredding the shit out of me. Don't you stay away from that edge. Of course, they put all the missiles at the damn edge, didn't they? God, she's so skitty. You come over here and you... Oh, good. It actually had a decent area and hurt her. That was nothing short of a Christmas miracle there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm so screwed here. I'm so damn screwed. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. If I keep hitting tankers, will it hurt Warhawk eventually? I got his shield down, but I'm kind of screwed. I got no health. One of the shelters is down. I got no weapons. This ain't pretty. This is not a good run. Damn it. Oh my god. Crazy. Do I try it one more time or I call it? Your view counter is... Yes, I know. The view counter is not working on the YouTube side. And I don't think it's working on the... I need to fix that. I'm actually going to rebuild all my OBS at one point. Because I got 18 people on YouTube. Thank you for being here, everybody. And actually 9 over on Twitch. Twitch is accurate. Damn, YouTube is dominating tonight. One more shot. One more try. I don't think I'm going to do it, but the practice is good. I'm an OG incognito dev. I could do this. I used to be able to do it. Alright, I'm already screwing up the strat. I should be hiding in a shelter. Yeah, we're hiding in here. Woo! This is the run. This is the run where I throw my controller. This is the run where I get super angry. Come on, you. Nope, there's the greasy wheels. Stop it. Stop with the greasy wheels. Dang, dude. It's just the combination of both of them is just brutal, man. It would have been fine if that tanker didn't freeze and have a special on it. It would have been super fine. It would still have been hard as shit. Oh, I can push the tankers onto the landing pad. That's kind of a cool strat. He had to freeze me, didn't he? The cheese is strong with this one. All right. That kind of worked out. I don't know how I did that. It kind of worked out. There's the health right there, too. Did he just went off? So it's not just me. All the big boys are having trouble staying on here. Just relentless fire, man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Jaws was a great show. No denying it. Is my tanker still out here? Is my tanker? Nope, my tanker's gone. Drew, this level sucks. This is a terrible boss fight, I'm sorry. Son of a bitch, man. I can't beat this boss. Alright, I'm probably a little tired today. I will pick this up again. So close! I was not close at all! What are you talking about? The tanker is the yellow-orange dot on... Yeah, I know. I figured that out. The only thing you can offer is stay in the very center platform. You mean don't fall off the edges? Yeah, that would be good advice there. You need one more to destroy the shield. I mean, I got the shield down before, and that dude was just still shredding the crap out of me. But I have streamed an exorbitant amount of time today between the breakdown of the series, putting together a video, and then this. I think I'm going to call it here tonight, guys. But I appreciate everybody being here, and I will give this another shot soon. The center helipad is the safest place, and there's a secret health? Oh, really? Do I have to do this one more time? Alright, Drew. I'm gonna listen to you. Hold on, one more shot. One more shot. Am I gonna regret this? Boy, would I like to rework this special. Or sorry, this boss level. Well, that didn't work out. Damn it. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this considered a hard boss fight? Or am I just extra sucking at this? Damn, man. There's no way. This is crazy, dude. Nope. Alright, I'm tired. I am tired. We're picking this up again later. I will finish my full playthrough of Black. I feel like I need a better car like Spectre. Would be a much easier fight for me. Maybe I'll do that after I finish this one. It's not that hard, but only if you cheese it. Alright, Drew, you gotta give me tips offline then on how to cheese this, because I have no problem cheesing a game that is nothing but cheese. Alright, again, everybody, thank you. If you are not, please subscribe to my YouTube and my Twitch. I'm trying to get it to about 2,000 subs on YouTube before I release cut endings for both Taxi and Minion. Oh, I can raid Nick, can't I? I could do that. And then I will see you guys next time. But please, if you have not sub, it's free. And let's try to raid Nick. Let's see. I'll leave you with a couple of videos. Some of my favorites here. I don't know how to do it from YouTube. I got to figure out how to do that, but I can at least do a Twitchy raid for them. And I'll leave you guys with this while I'm setting this up real quick. Where are we? Was it 4? I think it might have been 4.
They say he is so strong. He once lifted David Jaffe's ego. His code compiles itself out of respect. When he adds a fetch quest, players thank him for the emotional growth. His UI is so clean, janitors send him fan mail. He is the most interesting game developer in the world.
Vigilante 8 is the best Twisted Metal. Stay funky, my friends.
Military school won't be so bad. I will call you every day. You'll see. The year will go by fast.
But it really was the truck.
Rated P for D.
There's Dave Goodrich. He says, run while you can. I worked with Dave Goodrich on Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal Black, and he made Vigilante 8. You got a celebrity there in the chat. Look at Popo says, cringe boomer. It's Bobo.